So I'm starting the recording now. So yeah, so let me show you the course we're working on. This is Maria Ritzema's history course, and I'll show you where the PowerPoints live and how to download them, and we'll go through the process. So I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay, so let me get out of this. Here is the course you'll be working in, and I'll add you as Tutor Plus status. You'll be able to go in here and access this course and get the materials out of it. In this particular course, she has them under this menu item called Lectures and PowerPoints, and then they're all divided up by the week. We have gone through and done with our student workers, and some of them before that, we did through week 9. Week 10 is empty, so we're starting with week 11. And so who's ever working on this, you guys will divide this up as you guys see fit. If you want to do it by week or you want to do it by presentation, it might be easier to do it by week so that you're not working on the same stuff. Someone take week 11, someone take 12, 13, so forth. And you're going to click on the actual file itself, which is right here, and it'll download the file to your computer. And then you'll open the file. So I've downloaded this file already. Here's the PowerPoint. You can see this PowerPoint is 14 slides, but there's a narration that plays the entire time, and most of these are very long. She's doing a lot of long presentations. So you want to save this file as an MP4 so we can capture the video and the audio. To do that, you're going in the PowerPoint up to File, Save As, and then choosing a destination where you want to save that file. I've been just saving it to my desktop. When you have this Save As screen up, you want to take the Save As type drop-down box and change it to MP4 video, and then click Save. Now, it takes quite a while to convert each one of these to an MP4, so there's going to be a lot of waiting around for that piece to happen. Once we click Save, you see at the bottom now it says it's creating video, Indian independence, and partition with audio, and it takes a long time to do that. Once we have this file, the MP4 file, it'll be uploaded to a YouTube page that we're going to create. I have not created the page just yet, but I'll show you how to upload a video file to YouTube and then how you'll edit the captions on it. But I'll be giving you guys the link to the YouTube channel and the login once we have it established. We haven't done that piece yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm already confused. I don't think I'm a good candidate for this. If there's
That's okay, Deanne.
I understand. I think being 60, I'm just kind of.
That's okay.
I'm easily confused.
This
Sorry.
is Maddie. I'm willing to help with this. I understand what you're talking about.
Hi, Maddie. Mark, who just joined the group, works in our office. He will be probably a good candidate for this.
Okay.
But his mic's not on.
Perhaps someone can do the downloading and someone else can do the captioning and kind of split it up.
That could work too.
Yeah, if there's one task or one piece of it, I could probably do it. But the going, yeah, I don't think I could.
I think Tim's suggestion of picking a week and then doing all the things for that week was a good idea. I think splitting up like a single task, like one single class, might become too confusing.
Okay, Mark is here. Thanks, Mark. So Tim, you said week 10 was blank, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's six weeks left for the course?
I don't hear him. Do you guys?
I don't hear him.
No.
Tim, we've lost your audio.
Hi, Maddie.
Technology is fun.
I had a Zoom party with some girlfriends last night. It was a lot of fun.
Amy, it's you.
Amy!
Sorry about that.
Hi.
Sorry, I have to go get a charger. I didn't know I'd be
I
having
don't know
to
what I'm
leave until
doing.
like 5
Just
minutes.
saying.
I would say, so can everybody hear me again now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Okay,
you hear
great.
me about
Yeah.
adding Mark on as a person who might be able to do this?
Yeah, so, and we can regroup you and I after the session, and you can give me the names of who you want on this particular piece, and then I'll put them in with that role, and I'll take out on anybody who I didn't know was going to do it or not, and we can finalize that when we're done.
Okay.
So what I'm going to show now is how to upload the file to YouTube, and then where you can edit the captioning on YouTube. So once we have the MP4 file that you're going to be working on, we're going to upload it to the YouTube site and then edit the AI captioning. It takes a little bit for the AI captioning to be generated before you can edit it. So I'll show you where that lives on one we already have on our YouTube page. Let me share my screen again and hopefully not lose my audio. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So now let me go to the YouTube page. This is our Learning Technologies YouTube site, but it'll look the same when we create a YouTube page for you all to use. And there's this camera icon in the upper right. When you click on here, you have the ability to upload a video or go live. We want to upload a video. And then here's just a place where you can drag and drop the file, or if you click on this arrow or click select file, you can choose the file from your desktop. So I'd have an MP4 file here. I click to upload it. And I'm
Now,
not actually
are
going to go.
those files
Yeah.
limited to length? Like, do we only have a certain amount of time, or does it matter?
No, it's not limited to length, and I wish, well, so these are quite long. So when they are uploaded, you'll see that you're going to have to go through this whole video and edit the captioning. We do try and encourage people to chunk out their content into 15-minute segments, but these are very long. Some of them are over an hour. There's not a limit to that. Yeah.
I have a question, Tim. So when you're uploading a large file to YouTube, does it make a difference if you upload using an Ethernet cable versus using Wi-Fi? Like, does that matter?
That could help if your Wi-Fi is not as strong. For sure, that could help if you plug directly into your network. But I wouldn't be too concerned about it. It's gonna take a little bit regardless. It has to do the full upload, and then it'll show you. Then there's a processing piece that runs after that. These don't take terribly long to upload to YouTube. It honestly takes a little longer for them to save as MP4s from the PowerPoint file because it's converting all this stuff and it's compressing everything. So that piece tends to be the longest besides the actual piece where you're editing the captioning.
Okay.
That can take a while too. But let me show you where you edit the captions and how you do that part.
Okay.
So on YouTube, when I clicked to upload the file, I chose my MP4. Now it asks you for a title. You'll give the video a title how it's going to appear on YouTube. And then you'll see this blue next button. You're just going to go through and do this for each of them. You don't need to worry about the second one. It asks about adding an end screen, adding a title card. We're not going to be doing any of that with these. And then the visibility, it defaults to unlisted, which is what we send all our videos out as. That way they're not private, so they don't need a password to be viewed. The students can view them right in the course when they're in bed. And they're not public, so that way they're not being reachable or not. You can't find them via the search on YouTube. Unlisted is the default, and that's what we go with. And then when you click save, it starts the upload process, and you'd see a little wheel going there. I'm not going to actually do that because I already have this video uploaded to our site. I was just doing this as an example. I'll show you once the file has been uploaded, it'll be right here on your channel videos. And so when you're on your channel, when we log in, you'll be brought to that main page when you're uploading files. This is where it'll end up. Well, when it's done, it'll end up right here, and any of these videos, you'll get a whole queue of the videos that have been uploaded. If you click on any one of these videos, it'll be brought to the page for that video where we can edit the functions and edit the specifics of the video. The first tab it opens on is the basic video details. We want to go to the more options page. When you go to more options, when you scroll down, there's this page part for subtitles and closed captioning. And when we have closed captioning that's already available, you don't need to upload one. So let me find one that has. Let me do one that has already the captioning that the AI has been already generated, so I can show you. Like here's one that was done a couple of days ago. So under more options, under the original video language subtitles, etc. section, you can see it says subtitles and closed captioning for original video language, and it says English by YouTube automatic, and that's the AI captioning. That's what has been generated automatically for this video. So if we click on this, and then you can say edit. Now it's going to bring us to this edit pane where it shows the video and it shows the caption at the same time with the timing. So you could play the video, listen to what's being said, and also view the caption transcript here. If we click edit in the top, it allows us to actually edit the transcript. You'll see this will no longer be grayed out. So now I have the ability to edit what's happening from 0 seconds to 10 seconds on this first piece. You can play the video, so I can listen to the video, and it's showing me here.
Oh.
So then here I say, okay, I want to capitalize hello.
This is fucking pissing me off.
Hello guys, I'm going to continue lecturing on 3.5. And you go through and you keep editing this, and you'll see it edits it right here in real time on the video. When you're done editing the transcripts, we save the changes, and then it's going to take us back. Subtitles have been published. And then if I go back and I look at the channel page for this video, I'll see that I have the subtitles that we have edited. And that's what we're going to want to do. So the video is already going to be living on the YouTube page. We're going to embed this video into those courses, and then you guys are going to be editing the transcripts on there. I will not have to re-link to the video. I will not have to re-embed it. As you edit those things, the edits will show in the course. That makes sense. Are there any questions at this point about how to do that? I mean, I'll try and pull together like an instructions list too. I know this is all brand new, and we're just going with this for the first time. And I have to double check her course because I think 2 or 3 of those other videos that are in week 11 we may already have, and they can just be started to be edited. I think I already have the MP4s of them. I just have to. I was working on it right before we had to work remotely, so I've been working with Maria Altern on it. I have to see where she left off and where we left off, and I'll give all that information to Cheryl, and then you guys can kind of divide that work up, what needs to be captioned and what needs to get downloaded and then saved and uploaded.
That sounds good.
Excellent. Thanks so much. And then I guess there's going to be other captioning work for you guys too, since everything's being recorded now and not everything is being captioned. So we'll get this YouTube page set up, and then anything we get that's MP4 or that we need to save as MP4, we'll get put to that YouTube page. You guys will all have the login to that YouTube page, and you'll be able to go in and start editing captions as we go through this. I think it'll be a little bit confusing at first, but we'll try to get some workflow together on when the videos come in and how they get pushed out to you guys and who's doing what.
So are the professors submitting them to you, or how are they?
Right now, yeah, we're kind of finding out that things need to be captioned on a case-by-case basis, so there's not actually like a general repository for this stuff right now. This will be kind of our move that we're going to implement today with the new channel. And then as we get content that needs to be captioned, we'll get it up on the YouTube page, or we'll have put people into courses, put your staff into courses to pull that stuff if it is stuff that needs to be first saved as video files and then uploaded to YouTube. But we'll take that as we get it. Most of the stuff we get, if they're Collaborate recordings, we can download them already as MP4s, and then we can put them on the YouTube channel, and then we would just need the captioning piece. Maria's course is a little different because it does need to be downloaded because she's putting them in as PowerPoints.
Okay.
All right.
I have a teacher that's doing that, that's putting voiceover on PowerPoints as well. So that's kind of why I wanted to learn how to do that for the students.
That's great. If you need help with that too, I mean, let us know what instructor it is and what the course is, because then we can kind of go in there and see. But if you know how to do it from now, like you got to go and download the file, save it as an MP4, and then once we get this YouTube page up and running, post them to YouTube so that they can then have automated captions, and then we can edit those captions.
That's perfect.
Okay,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you're gonna write like an instruction sheet on how to do this, and then we have this video that you are recording, because my internet somehow just went out and I just got reconnected, so I missed the last part of this. So that
Sure.
I
This
can
is being
watch and know.
Laura, this is being recorded.
Yeah, I'll send
Yes.
this link out too.
But
and
my
then I'm gonna
internet
try
went
to,
out and went back.
Yeah, I'll send this
Okay.
link out for what we just recorded here together, and then I will try to get at least some kind of a document created this afternoon with has step-by-step instructions for getting the PowerPoints out, saved as MP4s, and then getting them on YouTube and editing the captioning.
Okay.
When you were saying like it will take a long time to upload the MP4 or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you're talking hours?
No, I mean, I had, when I downloaded the PowerPoint, one of them was like, I think it was like her intro video was like an hour and 40-minute video, and to convert that from a PowerPoint file to an MP4 took about 20 minutes. And then from there, uploading it to YouTube does not take that long. That'll take a matter of 2 or 3 minutes if it's a long video. YouTube's very quick at getting it uploaded, because the MP4, once it's an MP4, it's a very small file. Those are compressed. The audio and video is in there. They're small files. Even if it's relatively long, even if it's a relatively long video, it's not gigantic by any means, and you can upload it fairly quickly, and then it converts it. It might take a little while for YouTube to generate the AI captioning on a video of that size, and it's just a matter of clicking back in and checking until that caption piece shows up, and then once that's up, you can edit it.
Okay. Because it might be easier, and I'll talk to everybody after this, but maybe to just have Mark do the uploading and have the interpreters go in and do the captioning.
Okay.
Now, I missed this. It might have been talked about, but will they be automatically captioned and we're just fixing them, or are we captioning them from?
No, they'll be automatically. So YouTube has AI, artificial intelligence. They have AI captioning that is generated once the video is uploaded. It just takes a little while for that captioning to show up. So when the video is processed, it doesn't come up automatically with it, but it does show up. It takes, I mean, and that depends on the length of the video and all of that. But once the AI captioning shows up, then you can go in and just edit the transcript. And YouTube claims like 85% accuracy and above. So we're not talking about a ton of editing, but like I said, they're long videos. So it takes a while to go through them all. Yeah.
Okay. Since we have most of the interpreters on here, Tim, can we ask you one more technical question?
Yeah, absolutely.
About this? So, and maybe Laura, if you're on here, if you want to explain the challenges you've had with your picture of the interpreter being too small for the student to see.
Well, this teacher that I am in class with, she's using the Collaborate Ultra, and it was my understanding that the interpreter will not be clear enough or large enough for the students to see us. So when I was speaking with Becky and Lara from Learning Tech yesterday, they set up a separate, I guess it's like a link in my understanding. They called it ASL session. So what happened was the two students clicked on that, but they had to be on Blackboard and I had to be on Blackboard as well. So they clicked on that, and I had 2 different screens set up. So they told me to click on the ASL session so that the students can see me larger, and then another computer that I had, I clicked on the Collaborate Ultra part. So I had 2 different sessions, I guess, running.
Okay.
So that I can hear the lecture and I can hear the student questions, but yet I'm interpreting everything that I'm hearing into my screen so that the students can see me more clearly. And it seemed to work last night, and then I did try it today to get 2 different browsers on one computer, and I think that worked as well. At least from my perspective for today. But for Collaborate Ultra, when we're in a little box, like right now, if I turn on my video, to me it looks like I'm in a little box, but you guys look slightly bigger. And the more and more people who join the session, it seems like the boxes get smaller, correct?
Yes.
So I'm wondering, that's why we did it the way we did it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so Collaborate, when you yourself are only going to see yourself in the small thumbnail in the lower left, and you'll see everyone else in the session in the center, up to 4 thumbnails. And so there, and the default view shows 4 people evenly spaced out in the center of the screen. In the upper right corner of the screen, there's a switch to follow the speaker mode. And if you click that one, the speaker will be the biggest one in the center, and then you'll have 3 smaller thumbnails underneath, and that's a student can view that way. But if you're doing the interpreting, you're not going to be the speaker, so you're not going to be in the center there. I think that's why they had you do a second screen.
That's right.
Yeah, that's correct.
And so that seemed to work out yesterday. That's what happened, and that it worked out yesterday. But I think everyone was trying to brainstorm, and that was the best way that we came up with.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't on that one with Laura or Becky, but I can touch base with them and see if they had if that's the solution going forward. If it worked for you guys, that's great.
Yeah, if it works, stick with that. We're running into some issues with that with some other people, and we're kind of trying to brainstorm the best way to do this. The problem is that Collaborate Ultra does not allow the student to choose which screen to freeze. And so, like Tim said, if the interpreter is not going to be talking, in which case that screen will not be highlighted and the student won't be able to see. In addition, the way Collaborate Ultra is set up is if an instructor is sharing those screen, there'll be no video for the students to see, in which case they wouldn't be seeing your signing at all, which is why the 2 sessions.
Something that worked for me yesterday was that, because I ran into the same issue where the teacher was using Collaborate, and obviously because I was not speaking, I was not able, the student couldn't see me. So what I ended up doing was I had my laptop on Collaborate listening to it, and I had my tablet with Zoom. And the Zoom meeting was just completely me and the student.
You and the student.
So I always had him there no matter when we were able to ask questions back and forth. He was able to tell me, and he had the double screen on his laptop. So he was able to see what was going on in his class and see me at the same time.
So let me ask you, how long did you get on Zoom? Were you limited on the amount of time that the meeting could last?
No, right now, no. We were on for about an hour or so, but right now, that if you go on Zoom, it's telling you that it's allowing extra time just because of this whole, COVID-19.
Got it.
So they're giving extra time for it. But it worked out for us because we were able to see each other clear. There was no technical issues. We were able to communicate whatever we had to communicate that way.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Great.
And that worked out. That worked out better for you than, say, having 2 Collaborate sessions going at the same time. That was less challenging to set up.
Yes. Yeah, because that particular student is not. It's lower functioning, so it was easier for him just to follow me on one screen than having to figure out. Follow me like on just Zoom. And then, because he really wasn't listening to too much of what the teacher was saying, she was just voicing more than showing.
Right. Okay. Is that Lila?
It's Lila. She just woke up.
Hey, Lila.
That's my daughter crying. That's what we're talking about. So if you guys have any other questions, we can go over them right now. Otherwise, I'm going to trim up this video to just the part of how to do everything. I'm going to send the link out, and then I'm going to try to get like a step-by-step instruction for the two processes. The first part, downloading the PowerPoint and uploading it to YouTube, or saving it as MP4, uploading it to YouTube, and then when we get the YouTube site set up, the other piece will be I'll send you guys the login to that site and how to upload the files and then edit the captions.
Okay.
And Cheryl, then I'll
Awesome.
send all that to you, and you can kind of put your team on it as you see fit. Like you said, if you want Mark or one person doing the uploading and everyone else doing the editing, that's fine, and you guys can kind of figure out that piece. I will just talk to you, Cheryl, in a few minutes too. I'll send you a message about who to keep on this course. We're doing the downloading and all of that, and we'll get going on it.
All right, I wish Cheryl was here.
That's okay. Well then, thanks everybody. I mean, we'll be in touch soon. I have all your emails. Cheryl sent me all your names and emails, so everything that we push out about this, I'll keep you all in the loop.
Oh,
Okay.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it, you guys.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.
No problem. Good luck.
You're awesome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Are we good to close out?
Yeah, you can go ahead and close out, or
guess
you can
so.
you can use the leave session button up in the left, and that'll get you out too.
Neat. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear me, but I lost sound a few minutes ago.
Not yet. Hold on. Hold on a second.